All right, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is, wherever in the world it is that you are. Welcome once more to another live stream of Alexandra Mayers Live. Today is going to be an Alexandra Mayers Live walk on my little portable treadmill and talk about whatever. We can talk about whatever's on my mind, whatever's on your mind, even the weather, whatever. I'm having a good day today. I have not been on this treadmill as much as I should have been on it since I purchased it. So that needs to change. And I guess it will in time. We'll see how the audio is. Oh, it's fine. Hi, Mary. Yeah, they have them for sale on Amazon. That's where I get all my stuff. And I saw it and I was like, oh, that's perfect for me. So I picked it up. I actually didn't get this directly from Amazon. They were sold out, but I went to my local Chinatown in the city I'm in, and someone had one new in the box, so I bought it. And it's perfect for me because I don't mind going outside for a walk or a run. But if it's rainy, and where I am is kind of the rainy season right now, or if I just don't feel like looking at people, this is a better option. It can be like 3 in the morning and I can decide to do some exercise. I mean, really, my goal is just to tighten up a little bit. Earlier this year was all about me just getting internally really healthy, which I did. I got on some really great vitamins and supplements. So, a lot of things that I thought were wrong turned out to kind of self heal. So, the only thing is that with all the supplements I was taking, it was conducive to a bit of weight gain. But I just switched up my diet a bit. I know I'll never be as thin as I used to be, like when I was in my 20s, but I just want my waist to get a little bit smaller. I don't mind if the rest stays the same. Keep in mind, I'm about 5'7", so, you know. I'm far from perfect, and I'm the kind of person who accepts that I will never fully accept myself, physically or otherwise. I accept that about myself. I just do. That's just me. I will never look the way that I would ideally want to look, ever. And I like having super high standards because I don't just have high standards when it comes to me, when it comes to other people too, which is why I have a very, very, very small group of friends. I can count them on my hand. But really, most people today, they have really low standards. And I'm not okay with that at all. Yeah, I put in the work. And the reason why people have such low standards today, they're lazy as hell. They don't put in any work. And then if they see you putting in work, they get jealous and they want to fuck up your work. I don't want anything like that around me. I'm willing to destroy my own work simply to be able to cut a tie from someone or something that is fixated on me trying to fuck up my work. Because I can always go in about 100 other directions. I hate toxic, nasty people. And how a person looks on the outside is a direct reflection as to who they are on the inside. The world doesn't want you to know that, but it's the truth. All right, let's speed this up a bit. We're not doing weights today, but we can at least get some arm stuff in there. Oh, wow. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that very much. Very, very much. Let me put you up on the screen. There you go. Thank you. You're the star of the hour. There's a lot of streamers doing good things. I'm rerouting my projects to the positive, away from the negative. And I'll tell you, the moment I decided to do that, I started feeling better about a few things. Sometimes just having toxic energy around you is draining. Hey, Zen, how are you doing? So, what can we talk about today? What's on my mind? Online related. I'm trying to keep these talks that I do on here only relevant to things that y'all know about me online, not giving y'all any new input in regards to where my life is or what I'm up to, probably until next year. But I guess the final IRL story, which could have been a love story, I found out about some bad news pertaining to that today. I'm glad that I've made it to where certain videos are not searchable on YouTube anymore. If you want to know what I'm talking about, you'd have to go to trashfire.tv, okay? But something I was hoping could have been a healthy relationship for two people. I don't think that's going to exactly work out due to drug addiction. I hate drug addicts. I really do. And I'll tell you why. They're so selfish. Basically, if you decide to be a drug addict, you're making the decision that you are going to step out of the reality that everybody else is living in to be in some fucked up little metaphorical room where people are knocking on the door telling you to come out because they see you tying a noose about to hang yourself. But even if you hear them, you're ignoring them. That's what a fucking drug addict is. And drug addicts, they lie so easily. Truthfully, they should all be burned at the stake. That's my thought. But I was wondering why the male in the equation that I'm relating to all of you today did a Instagram voice call with me the other day, and the first thing out of his mouth. Now, keep in mind, I've never accused him of being a drug addict because I hadn't seen it. But he's like, "Oh, just so you know, I don't do this, I don't do that," referring to different kinds of drugs. And I'm listening to him, and I'm thinking to myself, I never even accused you of that. Why are you being so aggressive in telling me what you do versus what you don't do if I've never even alluded to it? But now I know why. As of today, someone who assists me with certain things that I do clipped him last night, exhibiting the exact same behavior as that waste of time that never should have been born that I entertained from November to December. Same thing. They're probably on the same kind of substances. So I saw that and I'm like, oh my God, you're another one. Great. Good thing I did bring a certain project to a close to reroute before I even learned about this. So the girl in the equation, or the woman, I reached out to her today and told her my thoughts and told her, I don't think you can have that in your life. I didn't tell her exactly why, but the thing is, she has a child. And if you're a mom, a single mom, and you got a daughter, you can't be dating a drug addict. Not at all. It's too detrimental, not only to yourself, but to the child's well being, because a drug addict does nothing but consume. They stress you out, take from you, lie to you, break your heart, make you upset, make you look bad in front of other people because they're trying to detract and deflect from their own bad behavior. They want people to look at you as a scapegoat rather than the piece of garbage that they are. So that's what happened today. That's on my mind a little bit. Again, if you want to know more about that story and the backstory to what I just told you, you can go to trashfire.tv. That's where the root of that story is. But I'm just really delving far into fitness and spirituality at this stage because I don't want any more negative people around me. I don't want them to touch or affect my life. Nothing. I feel like I've improved my life substantially over the past couple of years. When I went on my journey of self-discovery back in 2020, that was a good move. I basically have relocated to another city, though I'm probably not going to stay here long term, but still, I'm here. So I've done that. I got myself substantially healthier than I was before. My hair is in really good condition, believe it or not. You can't tell at this moment because I have it in a ponytail, but I stopped giving myself hair relaxers a few years back. And if I want my hair straight, I just use a flat iron. I won't use any chemicals or anything. I think that was one of the best decisions I could have ever made because I am convinced that those hair relaxers affect more than just your hair. I think that it gets into your entire body. And I don't want any of that shit because you don't really know what's in it. But all my hair now, meaning from the root to the tips, is fresh, untreated hair, which is great. Really happy about that. What else? No, that's not for me to do. I don't want to do that. I think maybe if you've thought of doing that, that's a task for you to do. Someone just asked if I would create a page of the dead streamers. You know what? When I was in the adult industry, a very good friend of mine who passed away, she was known as Shelley Lubin. She had some YouTube videos that were called the Dead Porn Star Memorials, just to show how many people went into that world who died. You got to be careful focusing too much on the dead because that energy will come for you. She died early, in my opinion. I plan to live a very long life. So if someone's died, my sincerest condolences to you, but that's on them. The only people who get my focus or my energy are the living, not the dead, with the exception of people written about in the Bible. I think people focus on the dead a little bit too much. But if you notice a lot of death in a certain arena, what does that tell you? Don't go there. That's what it tells you. All right. Well, one more thank you to Mary. I appreciate you for your donation. Mary had the spotlight for a while. And we're just going to keep walking. Let's see what else is going on that I feel like talking about. Not much. Just working hard. Looking forward to really getting out there and doing some more traveling next year. Really excited about that. I was watching this video last night about taking that highway up to Alaska. If I put together the right vehicle, I'll make that drive because I've never been to Alaska. And I like anywhere I can drive to. I don't mind flying, but I'd rather drive. I like a detailed journey. There's only really two types of people I don't like. Well, three. People involved in organized crime, people who are abusive to others, and drug addicts. Maybe four. You know what I really don't like? People who are scared to put their name or their face or both to their words. I think all those people who do that should be named, have their addresses posted, and the government should pay somebody, maybe a group of people, to go to their house, knock on their door, and when they open the door, punch their teeth in. Of course, that wouldn't happen. That's just my fantasy. But I guess if enough people were to die off and I became ruler of the planet, that would happen. I don't believe in anonymity. That's for cowards. I'm sweating, and that's good. We can speed this up a bit. There we go. All right. Well, I have officially done 30 minutes of cardio today. That's really all you need. So I'm going to cool down, and off camera, I'm going to do some burpees. I think that would be a good idea. And then I guess I'll just log in and do some more work for the rest of the night. So, to all of you out there who decided to join me, thank you for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the one sided conversation. Remember, when I come on here and I do my little exercise, you're free to prompt me with issues on life, elements of life, questions, as long as they're things that don't offend me or that aren't designed to tear me down. Okay? Take care. All of you have a wonderful day.